Chinese warplanes buzz line dividing Taiwan Strait before expected Pelosi visit. Senator Tuberville says it's not the federal government's job to get involved with same-sex marriage. And 3 motorcycle crashes kills 1 in DeKalb County. Today is Tuesday, August 2nd, 2022. These top headlines and your Northeast Alabama weather from Mountain Mornings by Mountain Valley Newspaper. U.S. House of Representatives Speaker Nancy Pelosi was expected to arrive in Taipei later on Tuesday, people briefed on the matter said, as several Chinese warplanes flew close to the median line dividing the Taiwan Strait, a source told Reuters News. China has repeatedly warned against Pelosi going to Taiwan, which it claims as its own, and the United States said on Monday that it would not be intimidated by Chinese saber-rattling over the visit. In addition to Chinese planes flying close to the median line of the sensitive waterway on Tuesday morning, several Chinese warplanes had remained close to the unofficial dividing line since Monday. Chinese warships and aircraft squeezed the median line on Tuesday morning, which is an unusual move according to sources. The source said the Chinese aircraft repeatedly conducted tactical moves of brief touching the median line and circling back to the other side of the strait on Tuesday morning, while Taiwanese aircraft were on standby nearby. Neither side's aircraft typically cross the median line. Taiwan's air defense minister has not been able to respond for a request for comment. And now for Alabama news. The Respect for Marriage Act is now making its way through the U.S. Senate and is expected to be voted on within the next few weeks. The bill would repeal the Defense of Marriage Act and force states to recognize same-sex marriages. The new legislation comes as a response to Roe v. Wade being overturned, as some Democrats fear the Supreme Court might also overturn the 2015 Obergefell v. Hodges decision that effectively legalized gay marriage nationwide. Monday on WVNN's The Dale Jackson Show, U.S. Senator Tommy Tuberville said the same-sex marriage bill was just a distraction from the real issues currently facing the country. Quote, "They see an avenue here, right before the election, to get the Republicans to vote on something that we shouldn't even be voting on," Tuberville said. "It's not our job. That's not the federal government's job. If you want to vote on it, go to the state and vote on it. We've got so many problems that we're spending time on this right now when there was no problem to begin with. Don't go to a problem when you don't have one. And the Democrats are just trying to create one to make Republicans look bad right before the election, and they're not going to win this battle." Tuberville said it was not just about gay marriage, but other areas where the federal government is getting involved in too many areas and areas where it does not belong. Earlier this month, when asked by reporters if he supported the same-sex marriage, he said, "Yeah, if that's what you want to do, fine." Tuberville continued to say, quote, "It's amazing how our federal government just gets in the way of everything. And that's what I've noticed my first year and a half in D.C. And now for Northeast Alabama news. An accident involving 3 motorcycles has claimed the life of a Huntsville man, according to the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency. Officials with ALEA said the crash happened just after 10 a.m. on Sunday, July 31st, about 6 miles south of Fort Payne on Alabama 35 near the 14-mile marker. 46-year-old Jerome M. Banks Jr. of Huntsville was driving a 2001 Yamaha motorcycle when it struck a 2019 Honda Goldwing motorcycle driven by 57-year-old Calvin A. Palmer of Smyrna, Georgia. After the collision, ALEA said the Honda struck a 2016 Harley-Davidson motorcycle driven by 52-year-old LaTanya Y. Flynn of Colony, Georgia. Banks was taken to Erlanger Hospital in Chattanooga, Tennessee, where he died from his injuries. Palmer was also injured and was taken to DeKalb Regional Hospital. Troopers with ALEA's Highway Patrol Division will continue to investigate this crash, officials have said. And now let's take a quick look at your Northeast Alabama weather. Tuesday will be a much warmer day with high temperatures being around 88 and a low of 67. Expect partly cloudy skies throughout the day with more clouds rolling in the afternoon. We should see a break though by sunset around 7:45. Air quality should be very good for the day, and if you will notice, you will see that we have a lot of moisture in our air with humidity setting at roughly about 90%. So just be prepared for a very warm, sticky day. And of course, as always, there's always a 20% chance of rain, but I do think rain chances stay fairly low as we go into the afternoon hours of Tuesday, August 2nd. Mountain Mornings is the morning news podcast from Mountain Valley Newspaper. Start your morning with us with a brief 5-minute news podcast for the Northeast Alabama area.